heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now
Sono
to Orlando,
segnali.
that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Sì, lo stava facendo anche a me, non so che cazzo
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown.
Sì, sono io, già un po' che sono qua.
Ah, bellissimo.
And that
sta cambiando, sta
cambiando. It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ce l'ha attivato da prima.
Here's Brady to throw.
È tutto il fatto.
Terrific there as that's knocked down
Guarda che
and
lancio di
incomplete.
merda.
Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block what? Who's going to tackle?
Minchia segnali.
Heavy rush and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Sì? Sì, sto bestemmiando contro Centioni.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Going deep for Benjamin. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes
ho
up
sentito
empty.
nulla.
And it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
Ma può essere mai a Madden un bug.
Scusate, ma sento veramente a cazzo di cane. Comunque dopo, appena finito, ti invito e vedo che cazzo gli è venuto.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
80 weapons.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Quel fumble deve arrivare. Sono messo lì che lo gufo.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yard ogni cazzo
When we
di
see those
grosso
runs to the
pezzo
perimeter,
di
when we see
me.
those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Sì.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
No, va anche benino, ma
Now they'll
potrebbe
toss
andare
it to
molto
Bell
meglio.
running left. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold.
Ma pure con questo.
Crowder. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mark 4. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Lady. Penetration. Hey, lady. He's checking. Hey, foxtrot.
On first down, Darnold.
Minchia come non te l'ha presa. Che culo che hai avuto.
Second down.
E beh, minchia ero partito per quello, sapevo che si lanciavi all'inizio.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Ma che fa quello da
Flags
solo?
will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On second down, Darnold forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he slides to avoid the hit. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Darnold. It's caught by Coleman. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Shift. Oh, lady.
Now Bell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Darnold on third down, and this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes inside and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Gets it to Benjamin, it's caught. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Brady now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Brady, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Brady will try again on 2nd down.
Proprio
The center of the field, but it's incomplete. Linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's going to be taken down. Penalty marker on the field, however. Which side is this on? So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And I don't think this
se me lo propone se poi non ci arrivo. Ogni volta ci casco in questa
score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Here's Darnold. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
This is Bell. And the nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
3rd and long, it's Darnold.
Maria, l'ha deflettata. Ma hai fatto morire prima nel primo e prima nel secondo. Non sapeva chi minchia coprire.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. That throw into the arms of Allen. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, and guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. That throw by Brady incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and it's 2nd down.
Reset. 380. 57. Watch the screen.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
No, ma perché non mi ha fatto laggiù comunque? Mi ha fatto spaventate. Che palle. No, veramente no, l'avevo preso male.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Here now, Johnny Townsend standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. Mike 4. Let's go one more.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jets on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The shotgun snap for Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They will run again.
Piglialo.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before.
Qual è il tuo nick che ti aggiungo?
Don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Non parla, guarda con Saverio che forse non c'è.
Ah, ok. Chi devo aggiungere? Ah, ok.
Allora è cazzo
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
7's a Mike. Mike 7. I'm here all day.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman, and tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, and he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up
Sì, ti
first and
sento
goal
bene, mi
now.
dai pure fastidio. Dai, Saverio, e non ci cagare la minchia sul finale della partita. Beh, però non è mai piacevole.
Fango, scrivimi un WhatsApp col nick di Saverio, che adesso porto giù il cane, quando torno su lo aggiungo.
Ma Saverio ti sta parlando? Saverio,
Non sento.
esatto, Saverio non sente, scrivi un WhatsApp.
Probabilmente lui non ce l'ha, il mio WhatsApp.
Sì, ce l'ha sicuro.
Ah, beh, se ce l'ha va bene. Ah, va bene.
Sì.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. They'll try again with Bell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Perfetto, è arrivato. Adesso porto giù il cane, poi
They come out here in the eye. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
25, check 12, 64, weak.
Here's Bell. And he is hit.
Buccano di Eva, che culo. Minchia, avevo messo il più brutto.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I
Comunque
think you can breathe
53
relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Non ci posso fare. Avete capito che perdevi pure con me, guarda. No, perché? Vabbè, però era bello il gesto atletico che stava facendo. Fortunatamente.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this throw caught
più
left
bello sul
side.
shoot.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Now Brady. And it's incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back to throw, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Desperation.
That should do it.
Vedi se deve perdere contro lui.
And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind
Gioca
of day that you
invece di
feel
fare
really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Minchia, proprio qua non riesce a entrare, ma ci provo sempre. Comunque bravo, puta minchia. Minchia Saverio, hai portato sfiga. Sei entrato nella Lega e ho perso per la prima volta. Sei il solito a me. Lo sai che giochiamo contro la prossima. Vero, mi pare che giochiamo. Sì, ce la giochiamo anche se ti mettono in attivo. Minchia me ne fatto, ti rompo il culo, suca. Ma penso che ti faranno fare. Ti faranno iniziare dalla prossima season. No, manco ho letto. Dai, playoff ci vai pure se... Ah no.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points in the game?
No, what a second half the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
sì, dai, fatti fare la buttata fuori più veloce della squadra.
Going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina.